This video demonstrates how to use the Unit Outline Builder to create a unit outline on Quartz. A unit outline is a short skeletal outline of the outcomes of a unit. Its purpose is to guide your lesson development process later and keep lesson planning focused on helping learners achieve the outcomes. It includes a unit name, one or more target tasks, and a series of subtasks that prepare learners to perform the target task. Finally, it includes one or more assessment tasks. Keep in mind that the Course Outline Builder and the Unit Outline Builder are linked. Yesterday I created a course outline for a CLB 5-6 English for Work course. Here it is. I listed 5 unit names, so automatically Quartz generated 5 units and listed them on my Unit Outline Builder homepage, ready for me to develop into units. I'll show you what I mean. Here are the 5 units I listed on my course outline. I could start a completely new unit by clicking here, but I'll create one of these, so I'll click on Edit. Let's review some of the features of the builders. The left panel lists all the steps in the Unit Outline Builder. The white markers tell us what step we're on. The question marks indicate that there is an explanation. The magnifying glass allows us to quickly view information we entered previously, and the toolbox is always available to refer to in the bottom left. And I can view my completed unit outline anytime by clicking here. The first step of the Unit Outline Builder is to determine whether this unit is part of a course. This information was auto-populated by Quartz, and it's also listed here. The next step is to select an approximate length for my unit. Next, I add the unit name. This was also auto-populated from my course outline. I can reword or change it, which will also update the wording on my course outline. Next, I specify one or more target tasks. They become the intended outcomes of my unit, the tasks I hope learners will be able to do in real life. I see that there are samples, so I'll check them out. My unit is about occupations and work experience, so I'll select Employment and CLB 5. I'll select 2 target tasks, but if I didn't find any I liked, I could simply write my own. I could reword them if I like, or leave them as is. When I'm finished with target tasks, and I'm just going to choose 2 here, my next step is to enter subtasks for each target task. If I want to quickly remember what I've entered in a previous step, I can click on the magnifying glass of that step, like this. So my first target task is here, and in this step I outline a series of smaller subtasks that learners can perform in class that will help them develop the ability to perform the target task. I can enter my own subtasks or select samples. I'll select 2 that I like, and I'll also add one of my own subtasks. Now we select a CLB competency related to each subtask. This helps me consider the competencies and relate my instruction to them. At any time, I can explore the CLB in more detail through the toolbox. I could display any of the CLB descriptors here, or even listen to an exemplar to see what a CLB 5 learner's speaking ability sounds like. I've moved ahead and selected CLB competencies for each of the 3 subtasks. The next step is to identify one or more assessment tasks for my first target task. There are sample assessment tasks, but to make sure it relates to my target task and subtasks, I'll write my own. Next, I identify a competency my assessment task contextualizes. Here, Quartz is only offering me 3 competencies. That's because it only offers me the competencies I've already linked to my subtasks in this unit. Next, Quartz prompts me to select subtasks for the second target task I identified in this unit. I could stop here if I wanted to and finish this unit outline another time. To do that, I would click on Save and Continue, and then click on Save again to skip this step, and then Quartz displays my partially completed unit outline. I could print it if I wanted to by clicking here, or I could save it as a PDF. I would only save it as a PDF if I wanted to save it on my own computer. However, all of my plans will be saved on my private space on Quartz.